Hi, Scorpios. This is Perstephane, and this is for the week of January 12th through the 18th. What does my guides or allies want to tell you, or spirit? What do they want to tell you this week? Okay, right off the bat, they're showing me that you are not being 100% truthful with your partner. They're showing me that you are... and this does not apply to everyone, but they show me it applies to a big portion of you. In your relationship, they're showing me you no longer, okay, please don't kill the messenger, but they show me that you have fallen out of love with them. You're in love, you have love for them, but there's a difference between I love you and I'm in love with you, okay? One is an active and one is a past. Doesn't mean that you don't care. It's like if you get a divorce, you're not in love with your ex anymore, but there's a very high chance that you have feelings for them and you don't want something bad to happen with them, as long as it wasn't like a super bad relationship, okay? But they show me you're not physically in love with them right now. It's not, I'm not saying that you can't go to counseling or you can't work through it, but the problem is they sort of show me you've thrown the towel in. And some of it is communication. You don't believe you guys are both on the right path. And I am going to tell you, it does look like you're not on the right path. It looks like one of you has one idea, like maybe that one wants marriage and you're thinking long-term relationship. And it does lead to a separation. They show me there is a separation coming. This is for a group of you. This is not for everyone, but it does look like this is for a group of you. You don't have the same mindset anymore. It also can be related to work. It does show me that maybe you are looking at your work and you're like, my heart's no longer here. I don't actually care so much anymore. I'm going to start looking for another job. And your boss is like, that person actually loves his job. They love it to the point where they never leave it. They're going to die at this job. And you're like, I'm already looking for something different. So please understand, it will take a little bit of time. It does show me it's probably, you won't officially separate until probably the middle of summer. They're telling me middle of summer that you probably won't officially separate, but it does show me you start recognizing it this week, okay? You aren't going to try to beat yourself up and say, I didn't try hard enough or I should have done more for this relationship. They show me stop doing that. The relationship ran its course. It was great while it was. It was never supposed to be a permanent relationship, okay? So they show me don't beat yourself up or try to bend yourself backwards trying to get it. They're showing me it's not going to be successful. That does not mean that if you're not in a relationship and you're like, I'm not willing to let this go, we have too many years invested, you start counseling, you can't work through it. They show me you probably could do that. The problem is they make me feel like your energy has already started pulling away. So that's a hard thing for you. You have to flip your energy. Okay. They also show me that on another note, that there is lots of celebrations going on around you. So I don't know if this is birthdays or some anniversaries or people just having good times together. They do show me there are several celebrations going on, and it looks like you're actually invited. I don't see that you're the center of attention in any way. It shows me you're just a participant, and it shows me it's good times. It does also show me that for you this week, you have put a silent mode. They keep showing me someone that actually physically buttons their lip. You have actually silenced yourself this week. And they're showing me it's not that that's a bad thing, but please understand that is not going to be a permanent thing. So you cannot sit idly in the corner and watch the world go by or just observe what everybody else is doing. You're going to have to step forward. If you're not comfortable doing that this week, they're showing me next week you're going to be pushed forward, okay? So just be prepared that whatever you are watching or you're waiting for it to pan out or play out, more than pan out, play out, because they show me it's like a drama or a play, you're going to have to step in and start doing some of this. And this may be that you actually call people out for what they are. Like you actually know that that person is actually slightly embezzling or cheating the system at work. And you need to tell them, like you need to come out to your boss and say, I think you need to run an internal report and verify where funds are going. Not that you throw that person under the bridge, but or under the car and throw them off the bridge or under the car, but they do show me that you need to make it known that it's like washing your hands of it. Like you just need to throw it out there. If they respond, then that's their job. If they let it go, then again, you've washed your hands of it. You did your part. So that does show me you can't stay quiet forever. If you don't do it this week, it does show me you're forced to do it next week. Okay? Because it's almost like they will call you out on it and be like, did you know about it? And you'd be like, yeah, I did. Type thing, okay? What else for Scorpios for January 12th through the 18th? They do show me, now this is for a small portion of you. For some reason, they do show me you need to prepare yourself. This makes me feel like, I know it says rest and relaxation, but that's not what's highlighting. They're showing me the forest and the trees, and they're showing me, and they keep giving me scenarios of people actually like cutting timber, like preparing the land, clearing the land, but they're showing me they're storing the wood. So it's almost like they want you to start preparing yourself. Not that I think there's going to be bad things happening to you, but it's just like they keep showing me a squirrel putting nuts away for a rainy day. So this may be associated with money. Like just start putting your money away with the understanding that in the future you're going to use it for something. So they do show me, or a bigger project. So start doing the preparation now, because they show me that now is the right time. They keep telling me it's ample. Now is the ample time for you to actually move forward with that. Now, for the last 3 cards that they gave me, they show me someone around you. Again, this might be your partner, is a little two-faced. Like they only see one side of the story. They don't actually look around to make sure it's the whole story. Someone is not telling the whole truth. It's not that they're trying to get something over you. They just don't do their own research. They show me they're just ignorant when it comes to that. So instead of getting angry and shutting down, or getting angry and letting your anger explode like a volcano, they show me, you need to make sure that you just sort of say, maybe you should relook into that, or maybe you should do more research on that one, something to that effect. They show me don't pull your stinger out yet, because some of these people might be kids and they're your kids, okay? And you don't want to hurt their feelings, okay? The second to the last card, 2 cards they show me are actually linked. One is right off the bat, they're showing me it's balance, and they show me that you're weighing yourself down before you take the leap of faith. So they show me you're putting other people's burdens onto yourself before you actually jump to the next level, which will be prosperous. They show me you're creating something and it's going to be prosperous. It will take a year for whatever this is that you're creating. So if you're building a house, it looks like it takes about a year for the house to be where you can actually move in. Something to that effect. They do show me it's about a year, and you're planting the seed and going to make it work. But they show me you're putting a lot of burdens or a lot of responsibilities that you don't need. See all the extra layers of clothes that this person has? The leap would be so much easier and so much better if they just ripped off some of these clothes. And they show me these extra layers are actually not yours. They belong to other people. So it's almost like you go and you're like, okay, we're building a new house, but I also need a suite for my in-laws. Oh, and by the way, her cousin comes and stays. So I need a suite, I need a suite for my the cousin when he comes. Oh, and my stepsister needs a parking spot. So I need to make sure I have a parking spot. Why do you care about all that? They show me why bother unless you're building some kind of family compound, and they're all putting money into this fund. They're showing me don't focus on what other people need, focus on what you need, and they will either help or it doesn't matter, they'll figure it out as they go, okay? So remove some of the burdens, only focus on what's important to you and your family and what makes it a happy unit. That will be successful. If other people want to add funds or add ideas or add time into it, then they can get some say too, but you're not carrying all the load, okay? Okay, Scorpio, you have a wonderful week. Now, if you want a reading with myself, Perstephane Rose, or any of the other gifted psychics that are on my website, please go into my bio and click on the website, and you can go there and book. Otherwise, you have a fantastic week, and I will see you next week.